A very good morning, everyone. We're here at the UCAM Oval, another match between Ghani Institute of Cricket and Malaysia 11. I'm here for the toss with the two captains, Shahbaz from Ghani Institute, Syed Aziz from Malaysia, and Mr. Ramesh Menon, the match referee. We'll head straight into the toss. Head was the call, and it's tails. So, Captain, what's your decision?
Bat first.
Any reasons?
Look, we want to score certain runs in the for batting first, so we want to try to get that sorted in this game. So we are very happy to bat first.
So 7 matches in 9 days. You must be very tired. How is it physically for you to cope up?
Look, I think we've been changing a lot of players in the 11 as well. The boys are getting enough rest, and yes, I've been playing all the games, but yeah, you got to be in the team to pick up the right 11. So I got to be in the 11 all the time. So I think really glad that I could go on with this fitness. So really happy about it. Yeah.
And any changes in your 11?
Yes, we do have a few changes.
Okay, good luck for the game.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Shabazz? So you'll be bowling first. Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy because too much moisture here, so that's why good. We already decision to bowling first.
So you must be a happy captain. You won the last game, so the spirits would be very high in your team.
Yeah, too much spirit high because too much many days not adjust boys. So this time adjust the conditions. So I am happy.
Okay, and happy with the outing so far in Malaysia. You're enjoying yourself?
Yeah, too much enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much. So the news from out here, Malaysia have won the toss and they will be batting first. A very good morning, everyone. We are here live at the UCAM Oval. Another match between Ghani Institute of Cricket going against Malaysia 11. So earlier today, Malaysia won the toss and elected to bat first. Captain Syed Aziz is out there alongside his partner Aslam Khan. Another change in the opening slot. Another change of partner for him. Here comes the first delivery. That's well bowled, slightly short of length. Putting him onto the back foot. Good start here. Good pace as well. Well, it's slightly overcast conditions in here. And the bowlers might get some purchase out of the wicket as well. A lot of grass on the track. And with the overnight shower, there might be some moisture around as well. So it will assist the bowlers earlier on. I think Ghani Institute will be happy to bowl first as per their captain, Shahbaz. Well, the spirits will be high. They have beaten Malaysia in the last game. It was a very close game. And that's what we expect. Two good teams going against each other. That's Ariel. Oh, straight to third man. And the first wicket here for the Ghani Institute. And they have dismissed the danger man, Aslam Khan. Well, if it's there to be hit, he will be going for his shots. And he pays the heavy price for doing so. Gets out for a golden duck. And Malaysia 11 in trouble straight away. So first wicket here for Ubaid. And a delightful start for... Oh, what a delivery. That was nasty. What a way to welcome the young man. Haziq Ayman was bowled right into his body and he had no clue about it whatsoever. Excellent stuff here from Ubaid. Bowling a very good line and length. And with that excessive pace that he has, can always surprise the batters. Beautifully bowled once again. Haziq Ayman. Well, the feet are not moving well here for the Malaysian batters. Again beaten for pace. Well, it's not going to be an easy outing here for the young man, Haziq Ayman. Still a very fresh candidate in the Malaysian squad. Trying to make his way into the 11. It's not going to be easy. Because Malaysia, they have quality batters. The likes of Syed Aziz, Virendeep Singh. So you need to play your best game to prove a point. But that's Ariel once again. Two fielders converging. Oh, just falls in the middle. Could have been the second wicket in the over. Again, not in control of that shot. But Haziq Ayman, he survives. What an over here. Well, he's creating the opportunities, Ubed. So last delivery coming up from Ubed Shah, the captain of Malaysia on strike. Beautifully bowled once again, opening up Syed Aziz, but they will snatch a single and he will keep the strike. Wonderful first over. It's 3 for 1. Well, it will be spin from the other end. Ali Hasnain, the left arm orthodox spinner, will take the new ball. He was very impressive in the previous game. Took 3 wickets. Asked a lot of questions to the Malaysian batters. And right on the money. Good start here. And it's not easy to control that new ball, especially for a spinner. But if you can master that skill, it always pays off. We have seen a lot of teams starting off with spinners. That's how modern day cricket is. Beautifully bowled once again, coming from around the wicket and bowling stumps to stumps. And he has some cushion on the onside as well. There's a deep mid wicket in place, especially for Syed Aziz, who is very strong in that region. From square leg to mid wicket, that's one of his strengths. And I think the Ghani Institute have done a good job in studying the pattern or the shots or the strengths of Syed Aziz. So they're trying to control him on his strength, try to make him play some innovative shots which can always be interesting. Nevertheless, a single and good start here from Ali Hasnain. Haziq Ayman on strike. Oh, beautifully bowled once again. This time, the ball just leaving the right hander. He was expecting the ball to come back into him, but just left him at the right time. This is good bowling. We haven't seen much spin earlier on. That delivery just caught everyone by surprise. Again, hint of turn away from the right hander. Haziq Ayman not going to the pitch of the delivery. He is struggling out there. He's already faced 5 deliveries, only scored 1. That also was not a very convincing shot. Slightly short, cut away, but straight to the fielder, no runs. Wonderful over, just a single. He conceded. Ali Hasnain, it's 4 for 1. Ubaid Shah will continue in here. Well, he's bowling with some sheer pace and he has a flying slip, almost like a third slip. That was short. Well, Syed Aziz is someone who likes to play that hook shot, but even he couldn't do much thanks to some express pace here from Ubaid Shah, just hurrying onto him, rushing the batter. Well, he's hitting the deck hard, isn't he? So far, a wonderful job done by the opening bowlers. Very tight with the line and length. Malaysia will need to find a way. They will need to find a boundary to release and ease some of the pressure. That's a short delivery, not the best of shots, just away from the fielder. Well, Haziq Ayman, he's taking his chances. But mind you, he's leaving dangerously out there. Well, Aslam Khan was dropped in the last game, came into the squad for this match, and he was out first ball. Well, when you have a very long batting lineup and a lot of batters in the squad, you need to be consistent. Beautifully bowled once again. Look at that carry to the wicketkeeper that just sipped off the track once again. Beautifully bowled. Excellent stuff here from Ubaid Shah. He's bowling in with a lot of heart. You can see him putting in a lot of efforts. But I think that's the only way to success. Surprisingly for me, the flying slip has been taken away. When you're bowling like that and you're beating the bat on several occasions, a slip would always be ideal. Well bowled once again, hurrying Syed Aziz. And I'm very impressed with the control of his bowling, Ubaid Shah. So far, he has done nothing wrong. But I think it's a good test of skills here for the Malaysian batters. Well, we don't have a speed gun, but I'm pretty sure from the naked eye, Ubaid Shah must be bowling around higher 130s. So that will be a good practice for the Malaysian batters, especially when the World Cup qualifiers are just around the corner. They will be going to Oman next month. Again, beautifully bowled, beating the bat once again. Syed Aziz. Well, he has been asked a lot of questions, and so far, he's not been able to answer any of them. He's batting on 4 of 9 deliveries. Very unlikely of Syed Aziz. Scored a beautiful 50 in the last game. Well, he's a batter of class alongside Virendip Singh, 2 of Malaysia's best. They're ranked number 1 and number 2 respectively. Last delivery coming up, just 2 runs of the over. That's flicked away in the gap. They'll settle down just for a single. That's 3 of the over. It's 7 for 1. Ali Hasnain will continue in here. Well, a false start. He saw Syed Aziz trying to create that room for himself. Well, a bit of cat and mouse game here between the batter and the bowler. What a shot there. Picked up shot once again. Shows the class of that man, the Malaysian captain. Well, he's very strong on his pads. Anything on the pads and he's going to punish you. So that will ease some pressure for Malaysia. First boundary here for quite some time. Kane played on the onside this time. He was not too sure. The ball just spun a bit, surprising him. That's aerial, that's up and over, and will clear the field with ease. What a shot out of the screws here from Azik Aiman. A wonderful shot there. Right from the middle of the bat. Well, after that shaky start, Malaysia trying to shift gears here. Expensive over here so far. 11 runs. That slashed away. That will be another boundary. Well, again, fortune favors the brave. He went for the shot, caught an outside edge, but that was good enough to get him another boundary here. So that's 15 of the over. Well, the first 3 overs only went for 7 runs, whereas this over 15 of 4 deliveries. But that's the whole beauty of T20 cricket, isn't it? One good over here or there can really change the complexion of the game. Oh, poor delivery on the pads. Easy pickings here for Azik Aiman. Back-to-back boundaries for him. 6-4-4 of the last 3 deliveries. And he moves on to 16 of 10. Ali Hasnain just trying to do something out of the box. I think he's just trying a bit too much. He just needs to stick to his basics. Yes, you can be hit for a boundary, but then as a bowler, you need to be calm and composed. Seems like he's losing his line and length. Kane beautifully cut away, but this time he finds the fielder. That will end the over. An expensive one, 19 of it. It's 26 for 1 Malaysia. Well, it's time for a bowling change, and it's that famous name, Shoaib Akhtar, came into the attack, and he has been welcomed in style. What a shot from the Malaysian captain. Again, he picked it up very early, and he dispatched it. for a six. Another shot of elegance. And he made it look absolutely effortless. Just stand and deliver. As I mentioned earlier, Syed Aziz is very strong on that onside, and straight away there's a change in field. There is a deep mid wicket now and a deep square leg as well for that particular shot. That's a good comeback here from Shoaib Akhtar. That should be the line and length. Again, Syed Aziz just short of length outside the off stump. Use of the feet. Oh, it's going straight to the fielder, but it's a no ball. Oh dear. Shoaib Akhtar will feel very disappointed. What could have been a wicket? Now he needs to reload that delivery, and it will be a free hit as well. Well, Syed Aziz, you'll feel very lucky to be out there. And just to add salt on wound, it will be a free hit. So this gives Syed Aziz the license to swing his arm, and he can't get out of this delivery as well. Oh, good delivery. Beaten for pace. Again, it has been a mixed over. He was welcomed with a six of the very first delivery. Since then, it has been a good comeback. Could have got the wicket of Syed Aziz. Unfortunately, he overstepped. Then bowled a beautiful delivery for that free hit. So a lot happening in this over for Shoaib Akhtar. Slow delivery that's played straight to the fielder. Oh, yes and no. Direct hit, and he could have been gone. Haziq Ayman was struggling to get back to the non-striking end. Well, Malaysia have survived a couple of scares in this over. First, Syed Aziz getting caught off a no ball, and then the chance of a run out. Oh, that was straight into his body. I'm sure he won't be very comfortable with that. Syed Aziz hitting him on the inner thigh. Very uncomfortable for any batters because you don't have much protection in there. But we hope he's okay. Straight away, the physio is running to Syed Aziz. Looks to be in a lot of discomfort. Well, Said Aziz just received some medical treatment, and it's wonderful to see him. He's still out there. Well, he's a strong character, and it's not easy going playing against such pace. The last delivery coming up here. Oh, that's edge that flew off the bat and good fielding. At short fine leg, that will be another single. That's 9 of the over. It's 35 for 1 after 5. Well, interesting choice here. Ali Hasnain conceded 19 runs in his previous over, but the captain is still continuing with him. Haziq Ayman on strike. Well, he needs to be careful. Sometimes, as a batter, you can get carried away. Beautifully bowled once again. Much better delivery. Good start to the over. Quicker delivery that's played through the cover fielder. Misfield. And that will be a long chase for the fielder. And good running between the wickets. They ran 3. Well, what could have been just a single. Not the best of efforts from the fielders. Said on strike. That's a big heave. That will clear the field with ease. Well, the umpires are checking, and yes, it's a 6. Beautifully played once again. Well, Syed Aziz, he's shifting gears here, scoring some quick runs for Malaysia. He's the batter in form. Scored a 50 in the last game. And he's off to a good start. Yes, he got his chances. Was caught off a no ball. Oh, again in the inner thigh, and he has been hit on the same place again. Definitely, he's in some discomfort. Oh dear, he's struggling. Well, that's the end of the power play. After 6 overs, 49 for 1. Malaysia off to a good start. They lost an early wicket. Aslam Khan went off the first delivery that he faced, and since then, it has been a very good recovery for Malaysia. Sathis is on strike. The new bowler, Mohammad Munib, that's nicely worked away. That will bring up the 50 for Malaysia. 50 for 1 into the 7th over. Well, they will take it. Didn't look easy earlier on. They only scored 7 runs of the first 3 overs. But both the batters have absorbed the pressure in a very nice way. And both well set now, batting into their 20s. Oh, straight into the body once again. Well, both the batters have been hit around that thigh region on several occasions by the bowlers. Also shows that the ball is skidding a bit off the turf, so the batters have not been able to adjust to the speed and anticipate the speed on the deliveries. Received away, third man underneath, and he gets it. Well, Malaysia loses another wicket just when both the batters were trying to build a strong partnership. Haziq Aiman, he departs, trying to slash it, finds the field in the deep, and a simple catch to third man. And he departs after scoring 20 runs of 16 deliveries. And what a bowling change. Mohammad Munib delivers straight away. And in walks Malaysia's number 1 batter in international cricket, Virendip Singh. Well, I think the stage is set for him. And he has the best partner possible out there right now in the captain himself, Syed Aziz. These two are ranked number 1 and number 2 in the batters list for Malaysia. Globally, they have played a lot of cricket, representing the country against good oppositions. They have been very consistent with their batting, with the bowling as well. Good assets for Malaysian cricket. They're still very young. Definitely a long way to go for them. Both has more than 2,000 T20I runs under them. It's heaved away on the onside, and he gets off with a single. That's well bowled once again. Bowled with a lot of pace and a very good line and length. Wonderful end to the over. 2 runs and that important wicket. It's 51 for 2. Well, Shoaib Akhtar will continue in here. Virendip Singh on strike. That's played on the up. Beautiful looking shot. That will clear the infield and will race away to the boundary. Beautiful looking shot there from Virendip Singh. Well, mid-off was in the circle and these are easy pickings. Virendip Singh, he's someone who's not afraid to take the aerial route. That's pulled away, but there's protection out there, just a single. Well, Ghani Institute, they have picked up 2 wickets, but the bowlers have also leaked some runs. 56, we're only into the 8th over. Malaysia going in at 7 runs per over. Oh, almost got carried to the bowler. Good delivery once again. Well, I've been very impressed with this pace attack of Ghani Institute. Shoaib Akhtar, Mohammad Muneeb. These are very good bowlers. And not to forget Ubaid Shah. What a wonderful start he gave to them as well. That's guided away to third man for a single. Again, smartly played by Said Aziz, just using the pace of the delivery. That's beautifully driven, but straight to the fielder. No runs there. Again, wonderfully timed there. Made a good sound off the bat. Virendip Singh oozing in confidence right now. Well, he's someone who likes pace on the ball. Likes to use the pace on the deliveries. And I think this bowling attack will suit a batter like him. But yes, take nothing away from the bowlers because they can always surprise you with that extra pace that they have. Just like that, slow delivery and what a catch. Excellent stuff there. Good change of pace from Shoaib Akhtar. And the lack of pace did Virendip Singh. And a brilliant catch in the cover. Look at that. Slower delivery coming from the back of the hand, and what a catch. It was Mohammad Munib, the fast bowler. Well, a wicket off the last delivery of that over. Shoaib Akhtar just changing his pace, bowling a leg cutter, totally deceiving Virendip Singh, and a wonderful catch in the covers by that man on your screen, the bowler right now, Mohammad Munib. The new batter is Amir Azim, who will be on the non-striking end. A good shimmy down the track and a good-looking shot from Syed Aziz. Well, he's not affected with the loss of wickets around him. He will be batting like he does, playing his natural game. Good use of the feet. Another boundary for the Malaysian captain. It's good running between the wickets. Good fielding as well. Well, the new batter, Amir Azim, will face his first delivery. Well, he has been facing some issue with his recent form. That's cut away over the wicketkeeper. That might run away. Oh, that's a good job done. Good footballing skills there in the deep. Saved a couple of runs for the team. And Amir Azim gets off the mark with a couple of runs. Well, he's a very busy cricketer. Runs well between the wickets. Probably one of the best fielders, if not the best, for Malaysia. Bowls left arm orthodox spin. So he has the capabilities and the strengths to make a good cricketer, but he just needs to find his consistency. Again, hurrying onto the batter. Amir Azim was not in control of that shot, hitting the toe end of the bat. Use of the feet once again, heaved away, and that's over the fielder. And another six here for Syed Aziz. Right out of the screws here from the Malaysian captain. Well, good use of the feet once again, just going to the line of the delivery. Another expensive over here. 14 runs of it so far, one more delivery to go. Beautifully bowled. Good change of pace. Smart bowling here from Mohammad Munib. Good end to the over. It's 71 for 3 after 9. So it's going to be some spin. The leg spinner, Syed Ali, coming into the attack. Well, it will be a good challenge for him. Two left-handers in the crease. With a good start, right on the money. That's a very good line to a left-hander. Well, we have seen usually the captains, they don't feel really confident to bring in leg spinners when two left-handers are batting. That's beautifully cut away. There's a sweeper out there. Cuts it down just to a single. So as a leg spinner, with the ball coming into the left-hander, you can always be taken for runs through that onside. And we all know both the batters out there are very strong on the onside. Beautiful looking shot down the ground. There's protection out there, just a single. But I think it's a risk that they need to take, the Ghani Institute. They're not holding back. They have trust in their bowlers, which is a very good sign. That's flighted, and what a good looking shot. That's a big six coming from the bat of Amir Azim. It was pitched up to him and came right from the middle of the bat and made a good sound of the bat as well. This time slightly short, and that was a good looking shot. Well fielded. Backward point. Had to dive. Well, Amir Azim, he's very strong square of the wicket, both on the offside and on the onside as well. So anything short and wide, he'll be taking you for runs. Good. Good spin there. Good end to the over. Decent over from Syed Ali. It's 80 for 3. And we'll be heading into a short drinks break and we'll come back with more action. Well, a wonderful shot there from Amir Azim. Attempted sweep. That was very close. Well, he needs to control his emotions there. Amir Azim has got off to a good start, and I think it's very important for him to carry his bat through this innings. It's beautifully worked away on the offside. Quick single taken. Well, we haven't seen Amir Azim scoring big runs like we used to see him. He's very capable, very good batter, but he just needs to work on his composure. Something for the likes of Akil Wahid, who's technically very sound, solid, and has a very good temperament as well. So, two very good left-handers out there. Driven straight to the cover fielder. No runs there. Wonderful fielding once again. 6 runs off the over. It's 97 for 4. Sayyid Ali will continue here. But he has bowled decent so far. 16 runs of his 2 overs. Amir Azim on strike. Flighted delivery, and what a hit! That's absolutely humongous. That's set off for a different postcode here. That will bring up the 100 for Malaysia. 103 for 4. What a shot here from Amir Azim. Well, he's looking very confident out there. He's moved on to 25 of just 13 deliveries. But like I said, he has got the start that he needs. But he will need to carry his bat through this innings in order to get some big runs. Again, cut away. This time he finds the fielder. Well, there's only one fielder in the deep, on the offside, the deep extra cover. But he goes towards long on and he perishes in the deep. Well, that's the issue with his temperament. Again, getting a good start and not being able to converge it. And he goes for 25 of 14 deliveries. There was no need of that shot at this moment of the game. That's where the match awareness comes into play. Another wicket here for Ghani Institute. Well, another experienced campaigner. Sharvin Muniandi walks into bat. Just recently in Singapore, he completed his 100th T20I. Tons of experience for him. He has been here around for quite some time for the Malaysian side. And a tricky situation for him. Half of the team into the dugout. 103 on the board. They still have some overs remaining. But you need to bat sensibly here. Well, he goes straight down the ground. Oh, just through the hands of the fielder. Sharvin Muniandi could have been gone of the very first delivery, but the fielder makes a mess out of it. And it just goes through his hands over the ropes for a six. Well, Syed Ali, he won't be happy with that effort. But again, interesting shot selection. Not the best of shot there. He's lucky to survive that, Sharvin Muniandi, and I think it's very important that he utilizes this opportunity. Could have been gone off the very first delivery. Well, his team will need him right now to be there with Akil Wahid. Much better shot. Just rock back onto the back foot, cut away for a single. Well, that's 13 runs off the over. But he will take that. He's got the important wicket of Amir Azim. Syed Ali has bowled 3 overs, 29 runs and a wicket. Malaysia 110 for 5. Ubaid Shah coming back into the attack. He was exceptional with the new ball. Bowled a couple of overs, only conceded 6 runs and took a wicket as well. He was hitting the deck hard and beating the bat on several occasions. And he backs that extra pace, which can be very tricky on a wicket like this. He starts off well. Sharvin Murandi just happy to take a single and get Akil Wahid back on strike. The change of angle for Ubaid Shah coming around the wicket to the left-hander. That will be a good choice. Took the edge. That's deep third man. Just a single. Well, Ghani Institute won't mind the singles. If they can stop Malaysia before 150, they'll definitely feel to have a chance in this game. Another good delivery and well played as well. Played with soft hand. Sharvin Muniandi doing the right thing. Just getting those singles. Oh dear. That's a no ball. Ubaid Shah overstepped once again. Well, he did one earlier today, but he caught the wicket of Syed Aziz. Beg your pardon. That was Shoaib Akhtar, I believe. Yeah, something similar that happened earlier on. So far, he's bowled well, but he needs to control those extras. Now, it's a free hit coming up to Akil Wahid. He definitely will be taking his chances. And if he can get a boundary in here, that will be very good for Malaysia. Well, that's pulled away. There's a fielder. Straight to him. Good catch taken, but you cannot get out of a free hit. Well, again, the catching has been good from Ghani Institute, apart from that one drop catch in the previous over, which was offered by Sharvin Muniandi. Well, it was a tricky catch. The fielder was not aware where the rope was. He was standing right next to the ropes, so we couldn't judge it. But apart from that, they have taken some good catches here, Ghani Institute. This time he goes over the point fielder. Good looking shot. That might race away. Well, good job done by the fielder. Saves a couple of runs. He had to make a lot of ground to get to that. That was a confident looking shot there from Sherwin Muniandi. Oh, good change of pace. Sherwin Muniandi had no clue on that delivery whatsoever. He was taken by surprise and a wry smile on his face. He sees the funny side of it and appreciates the bowler as well. What a delivery from Ubaid Shah. Total change of pace. A slow delivery that was definitely 20 to 30 kilometers shorter of his usual speed. So caught Sherwin Muniandi by surprise. One more delivery to go in this over. Last delivery coming up. That slashed away in the gap. That might race away. Well, the fielder does well. Again, good fielding in the deep. Couple of runs there to end the over. It's 120 for 5. So 5 more overs to go in this innings. And it's Shoaib Akhtar who's taken the ball in his hand. Sherwin Muniandi on strike. Sharvin Munandi and Akil Wahid trying to form a partnership here. Again, worked away on the onside. They're running hard. They might be going for the second. Well, the bowler does a good job reaching there first. Well, these two batters are extremely agile and good runners between the wickets. So they will be keeping the fielders on their toes, which could be a good ploy. So if you can take those singles and doubles and find that odd boundary and score 8 to 10 runs per over, Malaysia will be looking around 170, 180 runs from here. Just like that, straight to the fielder, but they have managed to take a single. So every run here will be crucial for Malaysia. As they have lost 5 wickets, but they also maintain a very healthy run rate, just around 8 runs per over. Again, played on the onside. This time they're running hard. This might be going for second or good throw from the deep. Sharvin Muniandi, he is very quick between the wickets. Well, that's a good way to put pressure on the opposition. So pushing their fielders, converting those singles into doubles. That will make the fielders more desperate to stop the singles, and they might be creeping in, which will also allow the batters to go over the heads. So the captain, he needs to decide if he wants to go for that offensive approach or the defensive one. But for me, singles won't hurt Ghani Institute. It's those boundaries. Oh, very close to the wide line. Sharvin Muniandi trying to create that room for himself. It's a good comeback here from Shoaib Akhtar. Only 4 runs of the 4 deliveries. He has bowled well. Short delivery, big swing of the bat. Sharvin Muniandi just losing his shape. Well, the delivery was outside the off stump and he tried to drag it towards the onside. Probably a cut shot would have been a better option on that occasion. Definitely he was beaten for pace as well. It was again rushing onto him. So as a batter, if you don't get enough time to react. And so far, we have seen from the bowlers the speed that they are maintaining. It hardly gives you a fraction of a second to make your decision to play a shot. Again, brilliant delivery. Oh, that was very marginal, very close to the wide line. Well, the umpire gives the benefit of the doubt to the batter. Beautifully bowled. That was a peach of a delivery. He was beaten on all ends. And a good end to the over. It's 125 for 5. Mohammad Munib will continue here. 4 overs remaining in this innings. Good looking cover drive. Slightly aerial, but there's a fielder. The sweeper keeps it down to a single. Well, both the batters are batting on 15 each. Sharvin Munandi 15 of 12. Akil Wahid 15 of 16. Slightly slower. But one of them have to put up the hand and take the responsibility and score some quick runs here. Again, big swing of the bat. Well, Sharvin Muniandi, he has been predetermined of playing those big shots. But at times, you need to just have a look at the bowler as well and play the right shot to each delivery. It's a good looking shot, flicked away on the onside again. Deep square leg does well. Good throw to the keeper, just a single. Like I said, singles are not going to hurt Ghani Institute. And we need to give the bowlers a lot of credit with the way they have bowled, especially the pace unit. I think they have done a wonderful job. All the pacers have bowled with a lot of heart, a lot of pace. That's a good looking shot, and that's out of here. That will ease some pressure. It's Akil Wahid. It was right up there in his slot. And a big swing of the bat. 6 runs to him. Well, that's one of the safest places to hit the cricket ball. Over the bowler's head. Oh, that's a good ploy. That's a good bouncer. Well, it's not a bad choice. The short delivery, especially with that extra pace, they can always surprise the batters. So far, the pacers have opted to bowl length. Slow delivery, that's cracked away down the ground. Oh, that's a boundary. Another boundary here, this time from the bat of Sharvin Muniandi. That ball was hit like a bullet. It's 138 for 5 after 17, 18 legal deliveries to go. Shoaib Akhtar will continue, coming into bowl the last over of his spell. Slightly short, cut away. They're running hard. They're going for the second. Akil Wahid calls for it. Oh, a better throw there, and he could have been struggling. Nevertheless, a couple of runs here for Akil Wahid and Malaysia. This is a good partnership. 37 runs of 23 deliveries. Current run rate is 8.16. They will be looking to score at least 170 from here. It's very important that these two are there till the end. Shoaib Akhtar steaming in once again. And he's bowled him. He's cleaned him up. Again, beaten for pace. What a delivery here. And the breakthrough that was very important for Ghani Institute. Akil Wahid, he departs for 24 of 20 deliveries. Well, just when Malaysia 11 were getting away with that partnership, Shoaib Akhtar just got another trick out of his hat. And he's got that important wicket of Akil Wahid. Here he comes bowling to Vijay Unni. A good delivery to start with. Oh, risky run, and it could have been gone. Well, the wicket keeper, the captain himself, Shahbaz, not being able to collect it cleanly. Very risky second there. Vijay Unni was never going to make there, but he still decided to go for it. Malaysia will need to be very careful. The last thing they will need now will be a run out. Again, driven down the ground. Just a single. So 5 runs from the over and that important wicket so far. Shoaib Akhtar will be very happy with his outing here. 3.4 overs, 24 runs and a couple of wickets for him. Good slow delivery once again, beaten. Sharvin Muniandi was committed into that shot much more earlier. Well, he didn't pick the slow delivery. It was way too early into the shot. Fortunately for him, it just hit his body. Was a good pacey delivery. Vijay Unni trying to heave it on the onside. Another dot delivery to end the over. Brilliant spell comes to an end for Shoaib Akhtar. 4 overs, 24 runs and 2 wickets. Malaysia 144 for 6 after 18. Ubaid Shah will continue in here, coming in to ball his last over, the penultimate over. 19th over, slow delivery, that's in the air, there's a fielder out there, and a simple catch to him. Again, the slower delivery doing the trick for the Ghani Institute bowlers. And this time it's the other set batter, Sharvin Muniandi, who departs. He definitely was not picking the slow deliveries. We have seen him struggle a bit. He was very good against the pace. But it's that slower delivery that did the damage. Well, brings in the experienced campaigner, Khizar Hayat. Well, he's more known for his off spin, but definitely can swing the bat as well. And he gets off the mark straight away. And a good looking shot down the ground. Will just be a single. Fielding has been good from Ghani Institute, especially the boundary riders. They've done a good job. We have not seen much of misses. Slow delivery once again. That's aerial. There's two fielders there. And another simple catch. He made it look extremely easy. That's his third catch of the day. And Khizar Hayat, he departs cheaply. 146 for 8. What an over here from Ubaid Shah. 2 wickets and 2 runs of 4 deliveries. Absolutely brilliant. Well, the young wicketkeeper, one Mohammad Azam, walks into bat. He's also trying to make his way into the Malaysian 11. Came off the radars of the under 19 squad. Well, it will be a good opportunity for youngsters to come in. Oh, he's cleaned him up. What a delivery. Again, beaten for pace and hits the timber. That's 3 wickets in this over. What a spell here from Ubaid Shah. One Mohammad Azam departs of the very first delivery. And in walks Pawandeep Singh, mostly known for his bowling capabilities. Malaysia's leading wicket taker in T20 eyes. It's a wonderful bowler, bowls left arm spin with the new ball, very attacking in his mindset. Well, now Malaysia will need his services with the bat as well. 3 wickets in this over, only 2 runs taken. What a 19th over here from Ubaid Shah. He will be screaming in, bowling the last delivery to Pawandeep. Almost going through the defense as well. Pawandeep, he wants the single. But Fijioni says, I will take the strike in the last over. But take nothing away from Ubaid Shah. What a wonderful spell from him. The opening fast bowler, bowling 4 overs, 18 runs and 4 important wickets. Took 3 in that 19th over itself. Malaysia 146 for 9. Well, can they produce one good over and stop Malaysia from reaching that 150? That will give them a morale boost, and that will give them some momentum going into the second innings as well. It will be Mohammad Munib who will end the proceedings for Ghani Institute. Fijioni on strike. That's a good looking shot, but he decides not to take the single. Well, I think Fijioni is taking it all by himself. He'll try to face as many deliveries as possible and score as many. There's only 1 wicket to go. Big swing. Well, they're running hard. They might be going for the second. It could be risky. Again, poor throw. Oh dear. Misfield. There was no one backing up. And Ali Hasnain does well. And they have ran for. Oh. All drama here. What could have been just a single. Just produced 4 runs for Malaysia, and that will bring up the 150 for Malaysia as well. Well, how often do we get to watch 4 runs being ran on the pitch? But Malaysia will take it. This time it's aerial. There's a fielder there. Should be an easy catch. Yes, it is. And Malaysia are bundled out for 150. Mohammad Munib takes the last wicket. Well, they will be having their noses in front as they carry the momentum with them. 151 will be the target for for Ghani Institute in the 20 overs. So we'll be heading into a short break and we'll come back for the chase. Welcome back, viewers. We are here live from the UCAM Oval, and it's time for the chase. Ghani Institute will need 151 from their 20 overs, 7.5 runs required. While starting the proceedings for Malaysia will be the captain himself, Syed Aziz. He will be going against the opposite side, the opposite number, captain of Ghani Institute. Shabazz will take the strike. There he goes, aerial. There's a fielder coming underneath. Akil Wahid is the man. And a wicket of the very first delivery. Syed Aziz gets the important breakthrough here for Malaysia. Wicket of the very first delivery. Well, what a start here for Malaysia. Wicket of the very first delivery. Oh, that's well played. Beautiful looking shot there from Syed Ali. He gets off the mark in style. Just flicked off the pads and a boundary for Syed Ali first up. Well, similar starts from both the teams. Malaysia lost a wicket within the first couple of deliveries, and Ghani Institute losing of their very first delivery. But there's still a lot to play for. Oh, took the gloves and the wicketkeeper dropped that catch. Syed Aziz absolutely livid with the wicketkeeper. The wicketkeeper is not even looking back at him. Regulation catch there with the gloves on. Well, could be a costly miss. Syed Ali, he can be very dangerous with the bat. So it's the other opener, Avrar Afzal, who will take the strike. It's a good delivery. Was very close to the wide line. Again, marginal. The umpire calls for wide. Syed Aziz has a slip in place for that outside edge as well. Kaiser higher in slip. Again slashed. Took the outside edge this time. Kaiser does well. Got the hand to it. Well, I think it will be very important for Ghani Institute to take this game phase by phase, preserving those wickets up front as well. They've already lost one. Good delivery once again. Swing and a miss. One more delivery to go in this over. Decent start for Syed Aziz. Well, in this over, Syed Aziz is trying to get the ball to move away from the right-hander, but his stock delivery is the one that comes back in. So That could be in his armory to surprise the batter. Just like that, that came in, took the edge and almost carried to the fielder. Again, Syed Aziz can't believe that it just fell in no man's land with a packed offside field. End of over number 1. It's 6 for 1. Well, taking the new ball in his hand will be Pawandip Singh, Malaysia's leading wicket taker. A very good bowler with the new ball, left arm spin. And his stock delivery will be the ball that comes in with the angle. He's a tall lad, 6'2", 6'3" almost. And straight away invites the batter for the drive, and he drives in the air and away from the fielder. Another boundary here for Syed Ali. Well, again, a confident looking shot there. Syed Ali not afraid to take the aerial route. We all know the batters, the modern day batters, they play that fearless brand of cricket. Again, played straight to the cover fielder. Good looking shot for no runs there. That's beautifully swept away. One bounce into the ropes. Another good looking shot here. Well, Syed Ali is taking the attack to Malaysia's number 1 bowler. But again, no nerves whatsoever. Quickly moves on to 13 of just 5 deliveries. Good use of the feet. Almost a Yorker length. Well, I think it will be a good contest. Pawandip Singh is someone who will get back hard at the batters. He doesn't like to concede runs. Good delivery, good comeback, couple of dot deliveries. Played straight to the bowler. No runs there. Well, a couple of boundaries and few dot deliveries. That's 8 of the over. 14 for 1. The Malaysian captain Syed Aziz will continue in here. Got a wicket of his first delivery. Removing Shabazz. The other captain starts off with a wide delivery outside the off stump. Abrar Afzal just trying to hit the ball away from his body. But you need to get closer to the deliveries in order to connect. That's played in the air and a simple catch to Sherwin Muniandi, who is safe as a house. Another wicket here for Said Aziz. This time it's Abrar. Nothing short coming from the toe end of the bat. The easiest of catches. 14 for 2. Big appeal wrapped on the pads. Well, Malik Abdul is the new batter. Good looking shot. No runs there. It's a very packed offside field for Said Aziz. He'll be very happy with the outing so far. Got some runs, got a couple of wickets now. The Malaysian captain leading from the front. Well, all the runs have came off the bat of Said Ali. The rest of the batters have really struggled. Again, cut away in the gap. Will be a couple of runs. So Malik Abdul Rafe, he gets off the mark with a couple of runs. Booth is beautifully bowled once again, shaping away from the right-hander, opening him up. Fortunately for the batter, just went for a single. 17 for 2 after 3. Pawandeep Singh will continue in here. Good start to the over. Again, good delivery. Just around the off stump. We haven't seen that movement. The ball coming in so far from him. There it comes. It's in the air and it will be long and it's out of here. A huge 6. That was timed to perfection. That will ease some pressure here for the batters. Abdul Malik is taken on Pawandip Singh. Good looking shot. This time straight to Akil Wahid. A direct hit, and I think he's gone. Oh, that was close. From the naked eye, it looked like his bat was in the air. Well, Syed Aziz is having a wry smile. Wonderful throw from Akil Wahid, hitting bullseye. And I think Syed Ali will feel extremely lucky to be out there. Look very close. Attempted sweep. That will be a wide. Well, I think that's what can do to you as a bowler. Your confidence level can just go down. A couple of hits from the batters. Okay, not the best of deliveries, but he finds the fielder. Pawandip Singh has not looked at his best so far. Usually he's someone who bowls with a very tight line and length. That's aerial once again. Beautiful looking shot. That might be another six. Yes, it is. This time it was much flatter, much straighter. Again, it was right up there in his slot. So 2 sixes in the over. Pawandip Singh has been very expensive. Already conceded 21 runs. 1.5 overs. Very unlikely of him. Swept away, but no runs there. This is good attacking batting here from Ghani Institute. End of over number 4 is 30 for 2. Oh, that's off the outside edge, but that will still be a 6. Yes, it is. Well, a big heave on the onside, getting a top edge, and it flew over the third man fielder. Well, both the batters are taking the attack to the bowlers. Well, I think they have realized that's the only way to go. 115 required of 15.5 overs. They're going in at 9 runs per over now. Required run rate is only 7.26. But they need to ensure that they keep those wickets. This time it's pulled away in the gap. Another good looking shot here from Syed Ali. Well, Sharvin Muniandi does well. Long chase for him. Couple of runs. What a cameo here from Syed Ali. 21 of just 10. Well, that's played on the onside. Good flick shot. Picked up on the rise. Couple of bounces into the rope. He moves on to 25 of 11. What a start here. Again, not afraid to swing his bat. He knows that the field restrictions are still there. Only 2 fielders are allowed outside the circle. And straight away there's a change in field. Syed Aziz taking more cushion. towards that onside field. There's a deep fielder on the cow corner region. One in deep square leg, which also indicates that it could be a short delivery coming up, but it can also be a bluff from Syed Aziz. Yes, he goes fuller and a very good looking shot and beautifully fielded there. That ball was travelling and Khizar Hayat does well. Dives towards his left, gets a hand to it, or else it could have raced to the fence once again. Malik Abdul Rafi now on strike. Hit 2 sixes against Pavandip in the previous over. He's also oozing in confidence. Again, a short delivery, but played with a lot of control along the carpet. Well, there's a very good partnership being formed between the two. Wild swing and a miss. That was very close to the stumps. Again, Syed Ali just trying to hit the ball a little too hard. End of over number 5. 44 for 2. Well, the experienced Khizar Hayat has came into the attack. Pawandeep Singh taken out of the attack because he was very expensive. The 2 overs he conceded 21 runs. Well, Khizar Hayat starts off with a flat delivery. That's how he likes to bowl. He's someone who's not going to give the ball any air or any loop. He'll be just firing it in almost like a medium pacer with that hint of turn into the right-hander. And beautifully played. Picked up well. A good looking sweep shot there. Again, Malik Abdul Rafi just picking the length very quickly. And the fielder had no chance whatsoever. Straight away, there's a change in field. Amir Azim goes to deep mid-wicket. Wicket delivery goes through his bat and pad once again. Malik Abdul Rafi trying to hit the ball down the ground. There is a long on in place. Virendip Singh. Long off is inside the circle. That was yorked. But he has done well. Kept it away from the stumps. And good running between the wickets as well. That's a pickup shot. That's flat batted. And that's a flat 6. What a shot here from Syed Ali. Again, it was fired in. But look at that shot. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He knew exactly where the gap was. That 6 also brings up the 50 for Ghani Institute. 55 for 2. They're going in at 10 runs per over. Required run rate for the first time. It's below 7 runs. Well, Said Aziz will need to rethink. He needs to bring in a bowler who can take some pace away from the ball. Because so far, both the batters have looked extremely confident against pace. Beautiful looking shot. That could be the second six. Yes, it is. Again, just a flick of the wrist. But the strength that he has made it look absolutely effortless. Back to back sixes here. He's dealing in boundaries. An expensive over, 17 runs of it. It's 61 for 2. Well, just like I said, I think it's the right choice. Syed Aziz is bringing in Virendip Singh. He's someone who's not going to give much pace to the batters to play with. And with his sidearm action, it can be tricky for batters to pick him. In good start. I think that's the right pace to bowl. And if he can land in the right area and get that hint of movement away from the right hander, he will have his chances. But meanwhile, these two batters, Malik Abdul Rafi and Syed Ali, they are just milking runs in there. It's well bowled once again. Good bowling here. Virendip Singh. He's a very tricky customer. Has good variations, good change of pace. His stock delivery is the one that comes in to the right hander. But on the odd occasion, he can get the ball to move away from the right hander as well. But it's surprising not to see Vijay Unni into the attack. Oh, well bowled. Like I said, that hint of spin away from the right hander, he can always surprise you. Syed Ali went for the sweep shot. He was beaten by the spin more than anything. Again, slightly slow, beautifully bowled, just teasing the batter around that off stump. Excellent over from Virendip Singh, just 3 runs. He's trying to tighten the screws here. Well, 64 for 2. And I think it's another good change. Amir Azim, another left arm spinner, another bowler that will give the ball a lot of air, a lot of loop. Not much pace to work with. And he starts off well. Just a single. Malaysia won't mind singles here. They need to slow down the boundaries and dry up some runs. They'll need a few more overs like what Virendip Singh bowled. 3 runs or 4 runs per over. But that was a low full toss. Played straight to the fielder. Just a single. Well, it's 50 partnership between the two as well. Malik Abdul Rafi and Syed Ali, 50 partnership between them, and it came in very quick time as well. That was very, very slow. Oh, Khizar had, he does well. Got his feet to it. Not the best of throws, and they will snatch the third. This is good running between the wickets and great match awareness as well. Meanwhile, Khizar had, he's down. Well, that ball was struck hard. It was travelling to Khizar Hat at the pace of knots. Well, he put his feet on the line and now he's struggling. He will need some medical assistance there. Khizar Hayat. Well, he's a strong character. He's up and running. Khizar Hayat just changing his place. Again, the last delivery was bowled much slower in the air. Amir Azim probably realized both the batters are very dangerous against pace. So he's not allowing any pace to the batters. Just like that, beautifully bowled once again. Just enticing the batters to come down the track. That swept away, but drops way in front of the fielder. Decent over, 7 runs of it, 71 for 2. Virendip Singh will continue here. Let's punch through the offside. Single to start off the over. That was ball short. Cut away this time. Another single. They have been very cautious against Virendip Singh. And I think it's okay to just take 6 singles of someone like Virendip Singh and then attack the other bowlers. That's exactly what they're doing. Smart batting here. With the required run rate of 6.70, it is okay if they give some quiet overs to Virendip Singh because they've looked extremely dangerous against the rest. Use of the feet and he's gone. And Virendip Singh, the man with the golden arm, he gets the wicket of Syed Ali. Again, that lack of pace, just inviting Syed Ali to come down the track. And good glove work behind the stumps as well. But a wonderful knock from Syed Ali comes to an end. He's out for 42 of 23 deliveries. Ghani Institute loses their third with 74 runs on the board. Ali Razak is the new batter. Well, what a breakthrough here for Malaysia and Virendip Singh. Again, beautifully bowled again. Maintaining a very good line and length. Into his second over, only conceded 6 runs and a wicket. This is good bowling. Excellent stuff here from Virendip Singh. Another successful over comes to an end. It's 74 for 3. That's thrashed away once again. Finds the fielder, Amir Azim, just trying to bring down his pace. Try to bowl as slow as possible, which can also allow the batters to swing the bats. And if they can get hold on it, they will be scoring some runs. Slightly quicker on that occasion. Another single. Flighted full toss, and that will clear the boundary with ease. That's a 6. Well, that was a gift from Amir Azim. Easy pickings here. Amir Azim just losing his grip on that occasion. That's short and wide, and that's beautifully cut away. 2 runs in the deep. Again, a very good over for Ghani Institute. 10 runs of it so far. Just when Virendip Singh was creating that pressure, this over just lifted off some. And beautifully punched down the ground for a single. That will end the 10th over. We're into the halfway stage. It's 86 for 3. And that will be time for drinks. Welcome back, viewers. We are here live after a short drinks break. Vijay Unni coming into the attack for Malaysia 11. Well, it's surprising. Virendip Singh, who bowled a couple of very good overs, was taken out of the attack. Probably he was given a break. Or maybe the captain wants to keep his 2 overs for the end. He brings in another spinner, Vijay Unni. Has been very dominant with his off spin in recent past for Malaysia. Someone who has come up the ranks, and now he's one of the streamlined spinners in the side. Vijay Unni backs with a lot of experience. He's still very young, but has played a lot of cricket for Malaysia, for the states, the clubs, and for the national side. And I think it will be a good challenge for him going against a batting lineup like this. 62 required run rate 6.53. So every dot delivery or every single that he concedes will be precious here for Malaysia. Malaysia will need to check those boundaries. Malik Abdul Rafi on strike. Again, beautifully punched down the ground for a single. He's looking very confident out there. 42 of just 29. What an innings from him. Well, the tone was set by Syed Ali, who started taking the attack to the Malaysian bowlers, and then Malik Abdul Rafi just joined him. This is good bowling here from Vijay Unni. Couple of dot deliveries. Like I said, every dot delivery will be crucial here. It's 90 for 3. Well, slightly surprising. Virendip Singh just having a change of ends. Been brought back from the other end. Well, this is like a home ground for the Malaysian cricketers. They know in and out of it. So probably he's just trying his luck from the other end as well. It's very good from the previous end that he bowled with. But then if you are skillful, then you can be bowling in all conditions, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. Good start to the over, just a run given. Again, good looking shot down the ground for a single. Ali Razak is just taking his time. Again, played with soft hands, comfortable single there. Well, that's all he needs to do. Ali Razak, get a single of every delivery and get back Malik Abdul Rafi on strike. He's batting on 6 of 11. Ali Razak, slightly slow. That's in the air. There's a fielder there. And it goes over him. That will be a 6. And he gets to his 50 in style. What a hit once again from Malik Abdul Rafi. Excellent knock. He gets to his 50 of just 32 deliveries. That also brings up the 100 for the Ghani Institute of Cricket. 100 for 3 after 12. Pavandeep Singh coming back into the stride, back into the bowling attack. Beg your pardon. Starts off with the delivery on the pads. These are easy pickings here. Well, the Malaysian bowlers have not been able to impose any pressure on the batters. Good bowling there. Well, it's an interesting field set out there. There is a very short cover for that drive in the air. Oh, he goes down the ground. There could be a chance in the deep. Oh, it goes through the hands of Sharvin Muniandi. That could be the match. Dropped by Malaysia. Was the wicket of Malik Abdul Rafi. Pavandeep Singh, he created that opportunity. Sharvin Muniandi made a lot of ground. He reached there. And the ball just going through his hands. And in the process, he might have hurt himself. He's down. We hope he's okay. As the physio runs in. Well, what a moment there. This could be the decisive moment of the game. If Malaysia got that wicket of Malik Abdul Rafi, it would have given them that small opening to get back into the match. But that drop catch, how costly will that be? Sharvin Muniandi, usually a very, very good fielder. That's flicked on the onside. They're going to run for 2. And easily making there. And placed on the onside. Will just settle down for a single. 6 runs of the over so far. Still a ball to go. They will be happy with that. They only require 45 runs. No risk required for the batters. Just need to be smart and sensible. And he's bowled him. He finds a way through the gap between bat and pad and disturbs the timber. What a wicket here for Pavandeep Singh. He Again, that angle into the right hander, hitting the middle of the middle stump. And Ali Razak, he departs. Could this be the opening that Malaysia were looking for? Well, Virendip Singh will continue in here and finish off his spell. He'll be bowling his fourth. I think it's very important that the Ghani Institute batters understand the situation and don't give any wicket to Virendip Singh or Malaysia, especially in this over. They need to see him off. The required run rate is in control. They have a set batter out there. Malik Abdul Rafe is batting on 56 of 37. But then cricket can be a very funny game. We have seen a lot of strange things happening, especially in T20 cricket. Just one good over can really change the game. It's well bowled once again. Mohammad Umair just happy to play the defensive shot. Again, right solid behind the delivery. Ghani Institute won't mind that. Use of the feet. What a shot. That's a huge six down the ground. Right out of the screws. That will ease some pressure. Well, two dot deliveries and then that came out of nowhere. Well, they have got the 7 runs. Okay, played straight to the fielder. One more delivery to go in this over. They need to be calm and composed and not get carried away. Another wicket here can make things very tricky. That's driven through the fielder. That will be a single. Mohammad Umair will keep the strike. Well, Virendip Singh, he bowls out. Wonderful spell from him. 4 overs, 24 runs and a wicket. It's 114 for 4. Well, Khizr comes back. He was taken on early by the batters. 17 runs of the only over that he bowled in this match. Pretty expensive, but then he's someone who has that fighting spirit, who can always come back into the game. Malaysia will need wickets here. Reverse sweep attempted. Malik Abdul Rafi just trying to be a bit fancy. Not the best of executions, but it's at a very high risk. And I think it's that moment where the Ghani Institute batters needs to play risk-free cricket and see the team through another victory. Slightly slower on that occasion, and that's punched down the ground. Another single. Could come back here from Khizar only 3 runs in the 5 deliveries that he bowled so far. Smart batting here. Single of the last delivery, and he will keep the strike. That will end the over 118 for 4. Vijayuni will continue in here. 33 required of 5 overs. Starts off with a single. Well, singles will do it for Ghani Institution. Very good knock from Malik Abdul Rafi. 59 of just 40. Well, that's in the air. And a fielder coming underneath, and he's got it. What a catch from Sharvin Muniandi. He made a lot of ground, got there with a dive, and he hangs on to it. Brilliant catch. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant from Sharvin Muniandi. So an important breakthrough here. Mohammad Umair, he departs. He was looking good out there, supporting Malik Abdul Rafi. But he has to depart. Vijayuni bringing in the breakthrough for Malaysia. 119 for 5. Well, the new batter, Mohammad Munib, did a wonderful job with the ball earlier today. Now he will need to bat well. They still have a job to do. Quicker delivery from Vijayuni. Oh, that was the best of throws there from Khizar Hayat. Wild throw. Fortunately, Saad Aziz was doing the backing up. Mohammad Munib gets off the mark straight away, and what it also does is it brings in a left hand right hand combination, which make things a bit difficult for the bowlers, especially with every single delivery and the rotation of strike. The bowler will need to adjust to his line and length, and it's not easy, especially in a crunch situation like this. 30 runs required of 4.2. Every delivery will be crucial here. But the question is, whom will Syed Aziz go for after this over? Oh, that's edge and a sharp catch behind the wickets. And Mohammad Munib, he departs. Again, that was a quicker delivery. Mohammad Munib trying to cut that away. Got a thick edge and a very good catch from the wicketkeeper, the youngster. Well, could there be another twist in the tail? 121 for 6. What an over from Vijayuni. 3 runs and 2 wickets. So another left-hander, Ali Hasnain, comes into bat. One more delivery to go. Well, a wonderful over here from Vijayuni. 3 runs and 2 wickets. End of over number 16. It's 121 for 6. 4 overs remaining in the game. 30 runs required. With the run rate creeping up. 7.5 runs required. Well, Syed Aziz goes to his experienced bowlers. It will be Pawandeep Singh. And he's having a long chat with Syed Aziz. And I think it's very important as a captain, you need to trust your bowlers. Khizar Hayat, on the other hand, probably looking for another over. He was ready to bowl, but then Pawandeep was brought into the attack. This could be interesting. Pawandeep Singh against Malik Abdul Rafe. Let's play it on the onside. Single of the first delivery. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do, especially when Malik Abdul Rafe is batting on 61 or 42. He just takes a single of the first delivery, exposing the other batter who just walked into bat. Like I said, it might not be the best option. Ali Hasnain so far doesn't look convincing with the bat. Yes, he has only been out there for a couple of deliveries, but then you can sense it. Played straight to the fielder, no runs there. Wonderful bowling once again. This is a very good comeback from Pawandeep Singh. It was very expensive in the first 2, gave away 21 runs, and since then, has looked to be a completely different bowler. He created that opportunity in the last over as well. But Sharvin Muniandi put down Malik Abdul Rafe. Oh, poor delivery. That's easy pickings. That will be a boundary. That will release the pressure. A quicker delivery on the pads. All he needed to do was to get bat on ball. And after a couple of dot deliveries, they have got their boundary. 5 runs of the over. Wild swing, it's in the gap. Oh, good fielding from Vijay. Desperate dive. And I think in a crucial moment like this, your fielders need to back your bowlers up. That's exactly what Vijay did on that occasion. Desperate dive, not afraid to throw his body on the line. And they're taking the fielders to the edge of the circle. Malaysia won't mind the single. They would love to see Hasnain on strike. But it takes the edge and this might run away. Virendip Singh is chasing it. And he stops it before the boundary. A couple of runs taken. Well, 7 runs of the over. Unfortunate. And that will be the end of his spell. Pawandip Singh, he finishes off 4 overs, 34 runs and a wicket. It's 128 for 6. Vijay will continue in here. Bowled a wonderful over. Just worked away on the onside. They're running hard for the second. This could be very tight. Oh! The wicket keeper, he was not aware that the batter on the other end was struggling. It took his time to dislodge the ball at his end. And that was all that the batters needed to get to the other end. Poor match awareness there from the wicketkeeper. Well, 2 runs of the first delivery and there's a slight drizzle around the ground. Overcast conditions here at the UKM Oval. Well, this match might go to the wire. Again, played with soft hands, a single. Well, Malaysia will take it. They want Ali Hasnain on strike. 20 runs of 16 deliveries. Said Aziz is highly animated as a captain, very aggressive in nature. Well, he's making those changes. This is a crunch situation. The match can go either ways. 20 of 16. Well, it's all about who will have control over the nerves. Oh, that's pulled away. That will be a single. Ghani Institute will be happy with that. Again, punched off the back foot. They'll settle down. They're not trying to attack Vijay. Probably that was the plan. He's trying to tease those batters. Trying to bowl a bit fuller. Lot of cushion on the field. Big appeal. Oh, he's been given. Ali Hasnain doesn't look happy with that decision, but he needs to go. Another breakthrough here from Vijay and Malaysia. Well, that was hitting the stumps. Very straightforward. The only question could have been the height. Well, 133 for 7. Ghani Institute, they're just losing their way into the chase. Malik Abdul Rafe, he's just being there and watching his partners getting out in successions. Well, the new batter was very impressive with the ball. Ubaid Shah. That's a wide delivery. Vijayuni, not the best of starts for him. To the new batter. And he's got him. He disturbs the timber. And look at him celebrate. That's 2 wickets in the over once again for Vijayuni. That's his 4th. And he's being the game changer here for Malaysia. What a bizarre shot there from Ubaid Shah. Well, that will be the end of the 18th over. Malik Abdul Rafe, he's just standing in one corner and seeing this chase going down. Well, he needs to take the responsibility. He needs to score those runs. 17 required of 12. It's very important that he keeps the strike more than anything. We have seen in the last couple of overs where he has been taking those singles and exposing the new batters to the Malaysian attack. And that's all the Malaysian bowlers need. They've sniffed in the chance of getting back into the game courtesy of some wonderful spin bowling. Vijayuni, absolutely lethal. Picked up 4 wickets. Still has an over to go. And he will be coming back to bowl the last over of the game if it gets there. That's in the air. There's 2 fielders going for it. Oh! Syed Aziz. Desperate dive. But it was away from him. He gave more than his 100%. It's not easy, especially when you're running back. It's all drama happening here at the UCAM Oval. Quicker delivery, that's well played. Took a deflection. They're running for the second. Oh, turned down once again. Another single. This is not smart batting. Malik Abdul Rafe. He needs to take the responsibility. But he has a lot of confidence in the lower order, which has caused them some destruction. We have seen back-to-back wickets falling in the last 3 overs. They've lost their way into this chase. At one moment, it looked like they would be cruising home. Malaysian bowlers had other options. Oh, what a shot under pressure. That's a brilliant shot. That will ease the pressure. Mohammad Akib, you beauty. Great execution. Oh, yes. Brilliant execution. A good looking shot there. He knew exactly where the gap was. Only 10 runs needed. And they'll run a single. That's 8 runs of the over so far. And every run here being cheered by the other players of Ghani Institute. They know what it matters. That's in the air. Oh, another brilliant attempt. Amir Azim. Desperate dive to get there. But it was always going away from him. Well, I think it was the catch of Haziq Ayman who had a better chance running in to take that catch. But he allowed Amir Azim to run all the way from backward point to cover. Slight error of judgment. Only 7 runs required of 7 deliveries now. Another quicker delivery, smart batting. He takes the single and he will keep the strike. So that's 6 runs needed of 6 deliveries. We are going down to the wire. It will be Vijay Unni versus Malik Abdul Rafe. 6 runs of 6 deliveries, 2 wickets in hand. Well, what a dramatic turn to this game. 6 runs of 6 deliveries. We have seen it all. Some very good batting and then that fight back from the Malaysian bowlers. And now they find themselves in the balance. 6 deliveries, 6 good deliveries. That's all they need to win this game. And who else than Vijay Unni to take the ball in his hand. And he starts off with a single. Oh dear. Malik Abdul Rafe again taking a single of the very first delivery. Could this be costly? Can Malaysia hold on to their nerves? What a spell from Vijay Unni. It's into his 4th over. Came in quite late, but then he took the responsibility on himself. Took 4 wickets, giving away just 14 runs. Oh, that's a quicker delivery. That missed the stumps by a whisker. Excellent bowling here under pressure. Vijay Unni is proving his worth here in the Malaysian side. He's fighting off. That's on the pads and he has been given. That's his 5th wicket. What a delivery from Vijay Unni. Mr. Kalidas raises his finger ever so slowly, but that will be the 9th wicket. Oh dear. What drama here at the UKM Oval. Yes, absolutely in front of the stumps. All he needed to do was to get bat on ball and run for that single. Well, Malaysia are not going down without a fight. And they look to be favourites to win this right now. 5 runs required of 3 deliveries. And what a champion performance by Vijay Unni. He's picked up his 5th. Well, the last man in for Ghani Institute. What a fight back here from Malaysia. Oh, that's a big shot. What a hit. And Ghani Institute have won this game. Look at that celebration. That came out of nowhere. What a blow under pressure. But take nothing away from the Malaysian bowlers. They have fought their heart out there. Vijay Unni looks slightly disappointed with himself. But it's Shoaib Akhtar, the famous name, hitting that famous boundary for the team. And the seal of another victory here. That's 2 out of 2 for the Ghani Institute against Malaysia. It's a wonderful match here. They have won this game with one wicket. So that's the match summary. Malaysia went into bat first. The captain Syed Aziz scoring 41. Amir Azim 25. Akil Wahid 24. Ubaid Shah was the pick of the bowlers. 4 wickets. Giving away just 18 runs. Shoaib Akhtar to 2 wickets. Mohammad Munib 2 as well. And in response, the Ghani Institute reached there with only 1 wicket remaining. Malik Abdul Rafe was for me the best batter, 72 of 50. But the tone was set by Syed Ali, 42 of 23. Vijay Unni doing a great job for Malaysia, picking up 5 wickets for 20 runs. Syed Aziz picked up 2. So that's the end of the game. The Ghani Institute of Cricket won this game and made it 2 out of 2. So thank you for joining us. It's time to say goodbye.